Welcome back, this is Goku-san DBZ, and welcome back to the special Top 20 Villains of Fighting Games, the final list of Villain Thing Month. And I hope you've enjoyed some of the gameplays and lists involving fighting game villains. So with that said, let's get to the honorable mentions first. Enjoy One Winged Angel play in the background. First up, honorable mentions from K.I., Sadira, Cinder, Spinal, Shadow Django. Also, from Final Fantasy Dissidia, the Emperor, Ultimacia. Also from K.I., Omen. Next, from King of Fighters, Wolfgang Krauser, Violent Kim. From Bloody Roar, Xeon the Unborn. From Tekken, Ogre. Also from Tekken, Zurgane Dragunov, Evil Ryu. From Street Fighter, Kazuya Mishima. Now MK, Goro, Ermac, Melina, Quan Chi. From Soul Calibur, honorable mentions Valdo, Inferno, as well. Abyss. From the crossover games, Apocalypse, Magneto, Wesker. Dormammu, Galactus, Venom, Ultron, Sigma, Onslaught, and Nemesis. So, let's get to it. Coming in at number 20, from Killer Instinct, a newer character to the franchise of villains. He debuted in, of course, the most recent, the Xbox One version of KI. Coming in number 20 of favorite villains, keep in mind I'm looking at both whether or not I enjoy the gameplay as well as the character design, and I'm taking multiple things into account when I ranked this top 20 list. So with that said, coming in number 20 from KI, Kun-Ra. Yes, I actually like Kun-Ra quite a bit. It's kind of cool. In fact, he reminds me a little bit of Eddie from the symbol for Iron Maiden. A little bit, especially with the whole Egyptian-like design for him, is really cool. But Kun-Ra is a really interesting character, I think, and somewhat a very mysterious character. Coming in at number 19, from the Final Fantasy Dissidia series. He is the big baddie of course, Final Fantasy VI, and one of the coolest, easily, and the Joker, I guess you could say, of Final Fantasy. And he's actually a pretty fun character to play as. Specifically, I really like playing with him in Dissidia 012. I haven't really played much of him in Dissidia NT. Coming in at number 19 is Kefka. Coming in at number 18, representing the Bloody Roar franchise. At number 18, she is the badass, one of the toughest, most cheap secret or special bosses ever in fighting games. Especially when she transforms into her beast form. Coming at number 18, Uranus the Chimera. Coming in at number 17, representing once again Killer Instinct. And she is a really cool, some might consider an anti-hero, whatever. I still consider her a villain, though. She's trying to do things for the survival of mankind. And that is, of course, basically the head honcho over Ultratech. Coming in at number 17, Arya. Coming in at number 16, from the Mortal Kombat franchise. And I've always quite enjoyed this character, especially since Deadly Alliance onward. I've liked him even more. His redesigns, especially, I really enjoy him in MK11. Coming in at number 16 is Shang Tsung. Coming in at number 15, he is a big baddie representing the Darkstalkers franchise, or vampire in Japan. He is the lord of his own, basically hell dimension, I guess you could say. Coming in at number 15 is Lord Jeddah. Coming in at number 14, going back to Mortal Kombat series, he is the Palpatine of Mortal Kombat. He is a former Elder God. Of course, brother to Cetrion and son to Kronika. Coming in at number 14, Shinnok. Coming in at number 13, he is the big bat, one of the ultimate big baddies of the Soul Calibur franchise, and always an awesome badass. Coming in at number 13, of course, the French pirate, Cervantes de Leon. Coming in at number 12 is a tie between two big ultimate bad guys of the Street Fighter universe. The one embraces being a villain, and the other believes he is doing things for the greater good. Coming at number 12, a tie between M. Bison and Lord Gil. Coming in at number 11, the ultimate baddie, really more or less villain of the Vampire Darkstalkers series. He is the main boss of Vampire / Darkstalkers and Vampire Hunter, aka Night Warriors. Coming at number 11 is Pyron. Coming in at number 10, he has many names, but specifically from the crossover games and, of course, from King of Fighters series. Coming at number 10 is Rugal / Omega Rugal / God Rugal. So Rugal at number 10. Coming at number 9, he is an ultimate, you can't play as him, but he is just such a cool design, awesome villain. He is the ultimate villain of Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. Coming at number 9 is Ultra Sigma / Ultron Omega. Coming in at number 8, you hear his music in the background. He's a lot of fun to play in Dissidia 012, and Dissidia NT. Coming in at number 8, Sephiroth. Coming in at number 7, he is the big baddie, or one of the ultimate villains of course, the Mortal Kombat franchise, though technically he's tied with another ultimate baddie and fun one to play with. Tied at number 7, Onaga the Dragon King, and Shao Kahn. Coming in at number 6, he is known as Big Daddy Tekken. He's been in the Tekken series since the very beginning. He is really, when it comes down to it, the ultimate bad guy. He is the main boss of Tekken 1. He's a sub-boss in Tekken 3. He's the main boss of Tekken 4. And of course, he appears and reappears off and on, and is a sub-boss in Tekken 7. Coming in at number 6, Heihachi Mishima, the Mishima Zaibatsu. Coming in at number 5, he is one of the ultimate kick-ass, awesome villains from the SNK series. He's a sub-boss in Capcom vs. SNK 2. He was a main boss in Capcom vs. SNK. He is a he's been a main boss more or less of the Fatal Fury series, as well as King of Fighters. Coming in at number 5, Geese Howard. Coming in at number 4, he is the Azure Knight. He is always my favorite villain of the entire series of Soul Calibur. Coming in at number 4, Nightmare. Coming in at number 2, He's pretty fun to play as, though I like him more as just the big ultimate bad boss. He was the main boss of Killer Instinct Gold and the main boss of Shadow Lords in the newest, of course, Killer Instinct game. Coming in number 3, Gargos. Coming in at number 2 is a tie between a main boss of Marvel superheroes. He is a sub-boss, well, a secondary boss of types, in Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. In the story mode and stuff, and he is just awesome, especially in Infinite. He's one of my top 3 favorite characters to play as. If not, actually made my number 1 favorite. Tied at number 2 is Thanos. Coming and tied with him for number 2 spot, he's a sub-boss of the Marvel superheroes, and he's been in more or less off and on. He was in a lot of games. Specifically, I love him in Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Tied at number 2, Dr. Von Doom. Coming in at number 1, he is, of course, the awesome bad villain of the Tekken, or rather, sorry, of the Soul just joking, of the Street Fighter franchise. He did appear in Tekken 7, of course, as an integral part of the story mode, connected, of course, to Heihachi's dead wife, Kazumi Mishima. And coming in at number 1, he has many names: Oni, Shin, and Cyber. Coming in at number 1 is Akuma. And there is no one who rivals, in my opinion, Akuma as my favorite villain of all time in all fighting games. Now, he's my favorite Street Fighter villain of all time. He's my favorite fighting game villain in general of all time. He's just always been epic, and I really like playing him in Tekken 7 as well. So that's awesome, and I like him in Street Fighter Cross Tekken. So with that said, this was the ultimate list and the final countdown list of Villain Theme Month. And stay tuned for some upcoming gameplays of Joker. I'm looking forward to that. Anyways, I'll see y'all next time. Same YouTube time, same YouTube channel. And let me know in the future if you might like me to do like a Heroes Theme Month involving fighting games. But anyways, with that said, I'll see y'all next time.